Hi. My hair's crazy today. Um, my name's Jen Devine, and I am from Superstar Health Education. I answer questions from kids about gender, bodies, sex, growing up, puberty, pretty much any question people might have about sexuality. I teach about 3,000 kids every year in San Francisco, and this is my new YouTube channel. My job is to tell you the truth, try to include everyone, as many people as I can in my answers, and help people really feel like a superstar. So, let me take these shades off. I just spent some time rearranging my room to make it pretty for everybody. Let's see what question we have for today. Today's question is going to be, let's see if you can see this one. It says, what are genitals? So genitals is kind of the fancy word for people talking about their middle parts, the parts between their legs. And those parts often take some common forms. Those could be parts that are shaped like a penis and scrotum. And they could be parts that are more shaped like different genders' parts, which are called a vulva, which can be made up of things called labia, clitoris. And so genitals is just the fancy word for what a lot of people call privates or private parts. Now, there are probably other parts of the body that people may consider private depending on their culture too. So I don't like to call them private parts because that might leave out some other parts people also call private. So I'd like to just say that those are the parts that are between the legs, and they're the parts that are responsible for three main things. They help get rid of waste, they have nice feelings, and they can be involved in reproduction. So that's the question of today. What are genitals? Genitals are awesome. They come in lots of shapes and forms, and they don't always look like a penis or a vulva. Some people are born with parts that may be kind of a combination of both, and that's called being intersex. And I think it's super important to include intersex genitals. Those parts may look more like a vulva on the outside, but then hiding inside could be parts that are more like testes. That could be somebody whose outside parts maybe look more female and the inside parts maybe look more male. Or maybe the other way around. Maybe the outside parts look more like a penis, but then hiding inside is a uterus. There's a lot of variation in how people can be. We often think genitals only come in two types. When you look at books, that's the two types we would see in doctor books. But I like to remember that there's a lot of variation in between. And they're all awesome because they can all do awesome things. So that's my question of today, and thanks for listening to Superstar Health Education.